Hi, it's George from Approve This, and really excited to bring you our May update because it includes a feature that was one of the first requested features that we ever had, and the most requested feature that we've ever had on our product roadmap, which is at roadmap.approvethis.com. So I want to share with you what is really exciting here. It's how we customize email notifications in forms, both the content that's going out to your users, your approvers, your requesters, as well as your branding, all the colors, all the logos, everything in a really easy to understand interface here. Let's go ahead and take a look. So here on my dashboard, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click into any of my my workflows. I'm going to go into customer credits here, and inside customer credits, we have our settings tab. And a side benefit of going through all this work is the application's gotten more complicated. We've really focused on keeping our settings organized. So you'll notice some things have moved locations, but now everything appears consistently. Our settings, our categories on the left-hand side here, and our settings are on the right. So let's go into branding, which is a brand new tab. So this is branding on a workflow level. So each workflow can have its own branding. You can do things like set the colors of your buttons, the colors of your headings. Let's say that this red color is pretty aggressive. I don't like it. I'll go into my header and I'll say, oh, maybe let's make that neutral gray here instead. And we'll hit save. And now you can see that for my forms, my notifications, and my confirmation page, everything now conforms to that brand setting that I've made. I can do things like change the font. I can change the logo. Everything is here inside these tabs, including being able to change who the actual notification comes from. So you can actually change the from of that email notification that comes out. So this does a lot to help you brand it to yourself. Maybe take something that's coming very visibly from Approve This today and make it come from your business instead. So I hope that's really exciting. There's a couple other ways that this sort of thread pulls through the rest of the application. I'm going to show you what that looks like at the workspace level. So this is at the team or corporate level. So we have workflow settings. So you can set all that stuff at the workflow level for each individual approval workflow. You can also do the same thing at the team level. So these are our default. So our default was that red, and we're going to go, maybe we don't want the red here either. Maybe for our default for the whole team, for everything that comes out is going to be a, well, I'm bad at color theory, but let's just make it a turquoise. Sure, turquoise. Uh, and so now the default for all notifications will be the turquoise, but we have that work level flow. We have that work level override, workflow level override. That's the gray that we set. So that will still show on that workflow. And then the turquoise will appear on everything else. So we can have the team level at the top, and then you can set a workflow level set of branding for everything below. Hope that makes sense. Uh, Other cool stuff that's come out is really, I'm going to go back to our workflow settings here on the notifications front. This again is the first and like most voted on thing on our roadmap, which is at roadmap.approvethis.com. And inside now the notification section of workflow settings, you have something new. It's the notification editor. And for each notification that Approve This sends out, and there's a lot of different ones that go to, they're sorted at the top here: approvers, requesters, or watchers, people who aren't involved in the workflow but still get notifications. You can now customize each type of notification, and you do it in a few different ways. So here's our gray again, because we customize it to the gray. You can change the headline of the notification. You can change the subject line that shows up in the email. You can change really any of this copy inside. The form will still appear, however, you have the form coming through, but everything else, including the buttons themselves, can all be customized and previewed here on the right side. And the cool thing about that is, you can see I've just customized that to go ahead for the approval button. You can then send yourself a test email that shows you what that'll look like before they go out to your clients, your customers, whoever you're using it for. The other item that we have is the capability to customize the text messages that come out. So if your users have text messages that go to them, you can customize what that text message actually says along with a link that links to the approval. So tons of customizability now. If you don't want to do any of it, if it's too complicated, it's not necessary. But if you want it, it's there. It's ready for you to really make Approve This your own and make whatever your client, your customers, your approvers, your requesters need, make it look like this is a very integrated part of your business process with this new customized branding and customized notifications mechanism. Lots of little fixes as well. The biggest one I already mentioned, which is the settings, are now very consistent. Everything looks the same. So whether we're looking at the workflow settings or whether we're looking at our company settings, everything has the same format. Whether we're looking at our user settings, everything now looks the same. Should be much easier to use, much more consistent. So those are the big updates for May. We're working on a couple more cool things, including our next big release, which is going to be contract redlining and management. We're really, really excited about that one. If you have any questions you want to walk through, I'm always happy to sit down with customers. We're a small operation, mostly just me working on this. So anything I can do to help you make the most of Approve This, I'm super happy to do it. And thank you so much for being interested in Approve This. And we'll see you next month.